It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, the GBI investigations ongoing into the death of Casper Denise Lopez, age 44, an inmate in the Wayne County Jail back on February 9th, was found collapsed on the floor of the jail by her cellmate, who notified detention officers of the need for medical attention. Jail nurse responded to the holding cell, began to check inmate Lopez's vitals. After a short time, EMTs were requested, and Ms. Lopez was transported to Wayne Memorial Hospital, where further treatment was received. Medical staff at Wayne Memorial Hospital determined that Ms. Lopez's condition requested special treatment, and she was transferred to a hospital in Gainesville, Florida, where she passed away at 1:20 p.m. on February the 19th. Medical examiner's office ruled the cause of death as a stroke. Again, Ms. Lopez was 44 years of age. Sheriff Mosley says the assistance of the GBI was requested on February the 10th due to the incident occurring within the confines of the Wayne County Jail. There has been no suspicion of any irregularities occurring in this incident. Mosley says the Sheriff's Department is cooperating fully in the investigation in an effort to attain transparency. Once again, the investigation is ongoing. Inmate 44-year-old Casper Denise Lopez, again collapsing on the jail floor on February 9th, passing away at a hospital in Gainesville, Florida on February the 19th. Once again, the medical examiner has ruled the cause of death as a stroke. Again, the investigation is still ongoing by the GBI at this time. Wayne County Commissioners' agenda is on for Monday, March the 6th. They'll meet at 6 p.m. in the County Commissioners' meeting room. Presentations and announcements. Donnie Ray will be on hand with the hazardous mitigation plan and evacuation zones. Under old business, consider and approve policy and procedures for compensation of volunteer firefighters, which was tabled from their February 6th meeting. Also consider and approve special event permit for Hospice of South Georgia, also tabled from February 6th. Under new business, consider and approve bids for the 2023 LMIG. Consider and approve clarifying number of employees for EMS. Consider and approve dates for boat races at Lake Grace. Consider and approve a land purchase. Discussion of Piney Grove Community Center and Mount Pleasant Community Center. Consider and approve appointing 2 commissioners to negotiate SPLOST with other municipalities. Consider and approve appointing 2 county representatives on the homeless task force. Consider and approve amending the 2022 budget. Consider and approve amendment to Power Line Road closure agreement. And consider and approve resolution for 401A Senior Management Defined Contribution Plan. Under appointments, Chief Registrar Robbie Smart resigned with his term ending on March the 30th, 2026. Items with the administrator, items with commissioners, executive session for personnel, all that set for this coming Monday, March the 6th. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, Wayne Memorial Hospital is having that drop-in breakfast this morning for the 2 orthopedic surgeons, Jordan Polander and Brian Grazez. Again, it's from 7:30 to 9 a.m. Public's invited to attend. Physicians are already on board with Bone and Joint Institute and may be reached by calling 912-427-0800. Begin that drop-in welcome today at Wayne Memorial Hospital's cafeteria conference room from 7:30 to 9 a.m. Early voting on the Board of Education's East Block continues all this week and for the next 2 weeks during a 3-week of early voting period. Monday, 49 votes were cast. On Tuesday, 24 for a 2-day total of 73 people have voted heading into today. The time today, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Location, the Hall Richardson Recreation Center located at 660 North 4th Street. The top 2 projects with the East Bloss funds, once again, will be an ROTC building and a new Ag Center. And early voting ends on March 17th with Election Day Tuesday, March 21st. There are 2 Saturdays of early voting, this Saturday, March the 4th, and next Saturday, March the 11th. Times on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Once again, if passed, it's expected to raise $30 million for the school system, which plans to build again an ROTC Center and a new Ag Center. Those are the top 2 projects with the new East Bloss funds. Once again, early voting taking place today from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Hall Richardson Recreation Center, located at 660 North 4th Street. Board of Education met last night. Personnel always a part of the agenda. Certified recommendations, Lisa Ring, Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Certified resignations, Lynette Beaver, Wayne County High School retiring. Lori Davis, Jesup Elementary retiring. Jeremy Foreman, Arthur Williams Middle School. Nikita Foreman, Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Alyssa Jones, James E. Bacon Elementary. Regina Parker, Martha Puckett Middle School retiring. Lauren Papa, Wayne County High School. Billy Sapp, Jesup Elementary retiring. Certified transfers, Jennifer Hager from Martha Puckett Middle School to Scriven Elementary. Christine Paul from Jesup Elementary to Odom Elementary. We'll be checking in with Representative Buddy DeLoach this morning on the Butch and Bob Show as the session continues in Atlanta. This week, 4 lawmakers are pushing different versions of legislation aimed at making online sports betting legal in the state, each taking a different approach. This year, a batch of bills fall into 2 categories: Some say gambling can only be passed through a constitutional amendment. Others say it can be passed without a referendum. And some lawmakers say sports betting should be considered a lottery game and can be legalized without a referendum. Others say gambling can only be passed with a constitutional amendment. This is year 5 that lawmakers have attempted to expand gambling in the state to include sports betting. Each year has yet to cross the finish line. Opponents say any form of gambling is immoral, addictive, and leads to crime. Paul Smith, the lobbyist with the religious advocacy group Citizen Impact, says his organization represents pastors and other religious leaders across the state. They state that state-sponsored gambling will result in more addictions, more bankruptcies, and more broken homes. Those pastors will be dealing with much of the fallout. Governor Kemp has said this year he'll work with legislative leaders on a measure to allow sports betting, and this year it seems to have bipartisan support. But again, only time will tell if anything passes this legislative session. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce gearing up for their 14th annual Taste of Wayne. It's going to take place Thursday, April 13th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. Tickets for the event are on sale. Tickets are $50 for chamber members, $75 for guests, but everyone's invited. And it's going to be a night at the races, a lot of good food, and a lot of items to be auctioned off. Again, the 14th annual Taste of Wayne, Thursday, April 13th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. If you need more information, call the Chamber of Commerce at 427-2028. The Wayne County Board of Tourism gearing up for their Altamar River Run set for Saturday, March 25th. This year's paddle begins at 8:30 a.m. that Saturday at Upper County Landing. Paddlers have a choice of 2 takeout points. The 11-mile paddle takes out at Pig Farm, Oglethorpe Landing. 16-mile paddle takes out at J.C. Landing. Those taking out at J.C. Landing can enjoy the Dogwood Festival, which will be taking place that weekend at the J.C. Fairgrounds. Registration is $10 per paddler. Children $10 paddle for free with a registered adult. Altamar River Expeditions has canoe and kayak rentals for $45 each. You can contact them at 912-294-3604. Shuttles will be available from the takeout points, with the shuttle leaving J.C. Landing at 8 a.m., Oglethorpe Landing at 8:15. Registration forms available at the Jesup Train Depot or online at the Tourism Board office. Website, WayneTourism.com. There's no online registration this year. They should bring your hats, sunscreen, and snack lunch and enjoy the spring beauty of the Altamar River. Once again, the Altamar River Run set for Saturday, March the 25th. And that's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.